Hello guys, welcome back to Direwolf 1.7.10 episode 15 with me, Giddiam. We are in our new base and I've just got back from a quick trip to the nether. I've got these ghastly souls, don't know what they do, but the main reason I went was for this nether quartz. Got some Ardite cobalt and some glowstone as well while I was there, but obviously what this means is we are going to be doing some applied energistics for this episode. Changed quite a bit around the base, laid out these cobblestone chisel bricks, and I've put our power generation back in place with this ender tank and these magmatic dynamos through the energy conduit in to this capacitor bank that is fully charged, as we can see. 5 million redstone flux, that's pretty good. I've just cabled the energy conduit just along through the floor and into this point where I'm going to want to house our applied energistic parts. So yeah, I've also finished off our Tinker's Construct room. I've put the redstone clock, which is kind of the same setup as what I had over here on the last episode, in to the casting basin, and finished off. We've got quite a large smeltery now, so that's really good. I might still make it a bit bigger, might go higher, lower, I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, so that's kind of all set up. But yeah, at the minute storage is our big problem. We've got so many kind of everything we've got is just all over the place. And I've done the floor as well, this spruce wood chisel block as well, which I really like. I've not done a lot to this room, you know, we're just literally storing everything in it that we want at the minute. I want to get rid of all these chests, get a bit more organised, so you know we can, you know, craft things a lot easier now. Now I have looked at applied energistics. It's changed quite a bit. The mechanics, a lot of it's still the same, but yeah, quite a lot of the mechanics has changed, and you don't start off the way or as easily as we used to. But obviously the first item we do need is a controller, ME controller. There it is. Yeah, the ME controller. We need this engineering processor, and these pure flux crystals. Now obviously this is where the game's had a bit of an upgrade. The items, so the blocks aren't crafted the way they used to. Obviously for this we need printed silicon, printed engineering circuit. And to get that we need these engineering presses. Now obviously these are crafted in the inscribed rest, they're shown, but the problem is the presses you cannot craft. What we need to do is to find a meteor, a compass, this compass from Applied Energistics, which is just a charged search quartz and iron, to craft this compass. Got enough iron. Charge, there we go. Yeah, Applied Energistics had introduced a meteor. And this compass basically helps us find the closest meteor, so we're going to find one, guys, and we'll be back. Okay, so here we are. Here's a compass, led us straight to this meteor, sorry. It's not far from base, it's in a quite a tainted area, which I'd never realised we were building so close to, but you know, we could deal with that. Now it's the mining level of these sky blocks, or sky stone, sorry, is obsidian, so it takes quite a bit of time to mine it. But there's something right in the middle of the meteor. I'm going to get to it and then we'll be back. Okay, here we are, guys. what we have here is a skystone chest. Like I say, it's right in the middle of the meteor. I've dug quite a bit of that out, so we've got quite a bit of this stone. And yeah, so in this chest is the items we need. It's the presses that I just mentioned that we can't craft, and then we've got an inscriber and the logic. We can also take this chest with us. So we've got that. We're back. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need yeah, so the ME controller, these pure fluix crystals, we need a fluix seed which is made from dust, fluix dust and sand in a puddle of water. And to make the process faster, we add crystal growth accelerators. I've not had a look at those yet. We need so we need fluix dust. So we just grind or macerate a fluix crystal. Alright, so one charged Certus quartz, one nether quartz and a redstone dust into a puddle. Okay, so we've got one charged Certus quartz. How do we get more? Okay, we'll have to go back to that. I wonder if can we use the capacitor bank? No. Ah, worth trying. So we need the nether quartz and redstone. So we just need to drop that into a puddle. Let's just make a puddle quickly. This will do here. Take the magnet off. Right, that's quite quick. There we go. Right, so we got 2 fluix crystals from that. What do we? So we need to grind these down. Should work in a sag mill. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So just 1 fluix dust per crystal. Okay. Alright, so we've got 2. So we need to make a fluix seed from fluix dust and sand in a puddle of water. Okay, so let's get some sand. That doesn't seem right. We just do it in a crafting grid, don't we? There we go, that's our fluix seeds. Now, what I do know, guys, is these take quite a long time, but you know, I mean, I think, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, something like that. If we was to just leave it here, obviously just that short time it's been in there, as you can see, it's done nothing, 0%, as but it does say that the item will not despawn, so it's safe to leave it there as long as it needs to take. So I think what else do we need? So we need an inscriber, which is another block, so it's just a couple of sticky pistons, iron, and another flux crystal. And this vibration chamber, this is basically what generates the power for the early game crafting of the machines. And again, it's just iron, an energy accelerator, and a furnace. Now this chamber does accept kind of logs, coal, anything as fuel. I think what I'll do, guys, I'll craft these things off camera, and then we'll be back. Right, guys, so as you can see, I've crafted the items we needed. It's taken quite a bit of time, and these charged Certus quartz I was short of, so I had to go out and mine for a couple more. But now that we've got these items, this charger, we can just put normal normal quartz crystals in there, and it within seconds it turns it into charged Certus quartz. As you can see, the chamber just runs on coal. It does accept logs, but yeah. And also, what I've done for these pure flux crystals, guys, I crafted these growth accelerators. 2 of them. They're powered by the chambers. They made it a lot quicker. I probably left them for about 10 minutes, and it got to like 1%. So yeah, it's well worth crafting those accelerators. I did craft another chamber purely because, as I was using the one chamber to craft both, as I was using this charger as well, it was kind of taking these machines offline as such. We've got some other stuff as well. So yeah, going back to the controller, the first block we need so we need engineering process, and that's printed silicon, which is the silicon press and a silicon ball. Okay, that gives us a printed silicon. So we need the engineering press and a diamond, right? So it's just then the silicon. Got to take that plate out, and the engineering press and a redstone. There we go, gets us our engineering processor. There we go, that's all the items we need. So how are we going to do this? Yeah, we'll put that there. Should turn on. Yeah, there we go. Now, something I know about this ME controller, so part of the new mechanics of Applied Energistics is the they work on, everything works on channels, so everything is a power consumption block operates on channels. Now like this, the basic vibration chamber will only generate enough power for 8 channels. Obviously what this ME controller does, each face of the block will allow you to power 32 channels, and also note a multi-block structure, so you can add other blocks to it to increase the amount of channels you can power. So obviously the more blocks, access terminals, etc. So yeah, that's cool. So what do we want now? Just trying to think how I'm going to want this. If I take these blocks off on the outside, I think what I'm going to do is put our crafting and access terminal just off to the side. We also want we're going to need a crafting terminal. It's going to take quite a bit of crafting for this, guys. I think what I'll do, guys, I'll get everything crafted up and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back. It's taken quite a bit of crafting, but we've got a access terminal and a drive terminal crafted. I'm just finishing off making our first 4K storage cell. Like I say, the kind of where a lot of the mechanics has changed in the game, the blocks are kind of fundamentally still the same. So there's our first 4K storage cell. We've got our main terminal here, which we put items in. There's still quite a lot for us to craft. I need a couple more of these at least with the amount of items that we've got. And I'm definitely going to craft a crafting terminal. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. We can start moving some of our stuff out of the chests into this. I like the way it looks. It's different. It's not kind of solid blocks. It's certainly going to help us. Definitely, crafting things like that. It's going to make it a lot easier. So yeah, really happy with that. There's a lot more to the mod. We're going to come back to this for the next episode. Still stuff to do. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment, rate, subscribe. Any tips, tricks, leave in the comment section below. If you enjoyed it, do come back for the next episode. Until now and then, take it easy.